All right. And we're live. So this is super fun. This is why I love failure. People could perceive it as failure, and I see it as a story. All right, so this is my second video within the last couple of minutes, and I was super excited, super nervous to do something. Have you ever done something and you're like, oh my gosh, I can do it, and you muster up the courage, you do the thing, and it just flops like boom. Now, like right now, I'm not sure if there's actually sound. I believe there is, but last time I went through, I poured my guts out, poured my heart out. It was a 10-minute video. Actually, it's prior, so if you want to watch the prior video, it's kind of fun. 10-minute video, and I'm just like, yeah! And I want to watch it again. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And I was push play. I was like, there's no sound. I was like, oh, it's muted. So we're going to recap what I just talked about. But the whole purpose of this video, this series, is really, there's a calling on my life. And what it is, it's called exponential purpose. In 2012, I got a calling on my life that says, tell you what, you're supposed to be doing some things, inspiring, teaching, and whatnot. But the cool thing about it is, here it is, 2018, and I've either procrastinated or waited, but it was this whole thing said, wait. So what I've basically done is I'm just a little bit of who I am. Again, my name's Justin Wubin, and I just tell you right now, I'm massively like level 300 introverted. You would never see that. Why? Is because basically I found my biggest fear, my biggest failure, and I found a way to overcome and overpower that to just really get up to one of my biggest callings in life. So through this whole platform, this is something called exponential purpose, how to unleash your God-given potential. And ultimately, it's not about you. And it's not about me. So when I put this out here, really right now, how many viewers do I have on this? It's 0. And I'm super excited about that, because what will happen is this is that first, well, technically the second snowflake, because my last snowflake, it melted a little bit, and that's okay. But the cool thing about this is when you can use that as a story. So I called this, what did I call this? Fairy tales or failures or fairy tales. Anytime you use your pain, pain is a platform for your purpose in life. And really, there's other people that I guarantee have done a Facebook Live or something like that, and it wasn't perfect, or it wasn't done, or it was anything in life. It's not even just Facebook. It's anything in life. They tried to do it and it wasn't perfect. So what they do, they take it down or they're brought back. I'm actually going to leave it up because I want everyone to see what my failures are. I'm trying, my goal in life is to be massively authentic with everything. So when we go through this journey, basically what happened is I have a calling on my life, and really this whole exponential purpose is, I made a little thing. This is actually my planner. This isn't the book yet. Yet will come out, but it's to write a book. And it wasn't necessarily even a book as much as it's a pretty big series on things. And this is really just my planner. But one thing you'll know about me, like my wife and some other friends and family as well, is I can't have small talk. It's got to be intentional. It's got to be on point. And again, I'm just figuring out who I am. And it was kind of fun. But through this whole thing, is I fly about a seminar a month, approximately, give or take. And I'm just trying to get the best of the best of the best of everything I've captured. And I've spent substantial dollars on all the seminars that I go to. And I'm just pulling everything out of it the best I can to be really a vessel. And through this, I've kind of come through this whole process. I actually lectured on this in Atlanta for the first time last weekend. I was super excited, and everything's process, but it really is called exponential purpose, unleash your God-given potential. And through this, I've shared this with a few of my closest mentors, my people that really inspire me and whatnot. And I ran this by even my pastor, and I gave him this as well too. I looked at this, he goes, holy cow. Yeah, that's like a year's worth of sermons. And I go, I know, this is just one of those things that flash at me since like 2012. So one thing you know about me, again, this is kind of usually how I am, my personality when I'm on my, I don't call it a platform of, it's the exact opposite. Because when I turn this off, when I'm not here, I'm just going to be massively quiet. I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to say much. But when I feel like there's another way to reach out and help inspire someone to be the best version of them, this is the inverse. I don't know what it is. It's interesting because the enemy will always want to keep you down. And this is kind of, there's little principles we're going to cover, but one of the principles is the enemy will always try to keep you here where God's calling you up here. There's a purpose or a calling on your life. And if you ask most people what their calling is, they have absolutely no clue. And if they're over here, this person says, yep, I know my purpose or my calling, and I'm really crystal clear, and you can always get better, by the way. This one right here goes, yeah, I'm pretty, I got a pretty good calling. And this one over here goes, I've never thought of it. And down here might even be like, hey, you have a purpose in life? And they say, no. And they're the exact opposite. So through this journey, we're all going to fall some levels anyway through here to here. The thing is, you can always get better. And so my goal isn't to tell you what your calling is in life. It's not to tell you what it is, but I guarantee through this, we've all had times where we've had a conversation with someone and they said, holy cow, when you said that thing inspired me. You said that. And I remember a couple people come up to me and say that. And I'm like, I don't remember that. So this is the biggest thing is, with that exponential purposes, it's not about you. So the stuff I'm going to be sharing is about 2012 to 18. I'm not stopping to go to seminars, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to get the best of the best of the best, because I know there's people that can't afford to fly to seminars, to go to seminars. And I've been very blessed to do that. So what I'll take is refine that. And then I also been given little visions, little captures and flashes. And if you know anything about me too, is I have about a 4 foot by 8 foot whiteboard here. There's another one behind here. I'm constantly sketching, writing things down from, I just got about, I don't know how many of these things I got, but I've been up since like 3 o'clock this morning. And really, this is just what it is. It's that calling of what it is for me. So I'm super excited. These will always get better, is what I've been told. But step one is to always push that first button. And for me, this is what God's really calling me to do. So I'm super excited on this journey to find out what this is even supposed to do or be. But it is a calling. And I do know that I am crystal clear on that. And I have some pretty big things that are, what my purpose in life is. And it's really to help other people find theirs. It's really to, teach teachers, lead leaders, but always follow and learn. Because it's guide people to things. Not be the ultimate come to me for the answers. That's not really the point. It's just to be like, have you thought of this? Have you thought of this? Have you thought of this? Great point. Throw an idea. I don't care if people like it or not, because it's unattached to me, but sometimes it'll hit someone, it'll hit someone at a different point. That's the goal of this too. So again, right now, 0 viewers, super excited about that, because that changes. I mean, that's what I've been told. But so anyways, through this journey, I'm just capturing it. This is my good buddy, Dr. Mosier, good Chris Mosier right here. He says, hey, love the video. I tried watching, but it has no sound. Thanks, bud. I found that out, and you'll probably get the second version. But it's really, again, to go capture. I could use that as a story instantly. And when some people, they would instantly find that as a level of defeat. And ultimately what will happen is they'll be spoken lies in their, to themselves. What'll happen is they'll be distracted, or quite honestly, they'll be told things that it's not possible. And we're here to crush and destroy all those. So we're here to find out what's that calling on your life. A lot of people would maybe like to know. And again, it's not to tell you what your calling is. It's just to say it's to unleash your God-given potential. So super excited for what this is going to be. This is the, as we talked about the first time, that was the first snowflake. It melted. That's cool. There's always a second snowflake. This storm's going to get big. I'm super excited. I have no idea where it's going to go, where it's going to roll. But there's always, whatever that thing is for you that you feel like you're, push that live button, talk to that person, make that call, write that thing, or do that thing. And just try to be the authentic version of who you are. But yeah, I'm super excited for what this will be many, many years from now. So take care. God bless.